YouTube, when I was out walking Bubba this morning, I bumped into Percy and became his trainer. I had no idea he was so reactive and clingy and had separation anxiety. So, if you want to know how we went from there to here in 1 hour, you got to stay tuned. The peaceful alpha is wasting no time doing a territory takeover and a resource guarding exercise. I call it the treasure claim. Boom, boom. Now I have Percy's undivided attention and I am exercising some peaceful authority. Why would I want this? And by the way, that was the most assertive I'm going to get. I want this because I need to coax Percy away from his mom. He's clingy and he's aggressive. So he's scared, okay? He doesn't have confidence. How can you give a dog confidence fast? Well, if they see you as a calm, wise, graceful leader, then they're going to do what Percy does, which is just basically melt into you and let you lead them around. But I have to do this slowly. I do this slowly because the less I trigger Percy, the more masterful of a dog trainer I think I am. He should be unafraid of me. Each little moment of me taking him through something that would be scary, such as putting a leash on him, here I am getting close to him, reaching for his hand, all of those things, his mom told me other people just could never do, other trainers could never do. Here I am, wham bam, doing it, basically because he's viewing me as a calm, loving lion. He's not scared of me at all. Um, so I like to pay him with the treasure that I have claimed while keeping the treasure on the ground. This creates a vibe. It creates a flow of unified consciousness between him and me. I like to then kind of shift into an exercise where it's hypnotic. Follow me here, follow me there. Mammals know how to follow the mammal boss. Basically, that's what they do all day long. So having some territory consciousness and some strategy about how you flow through the territory, that's an alpha move, and you want to do this as peacefully as possible. I think a lot of trainers click the behaviors that dogs do. For example, sit here, come to me. They do that with some excitement. I'm basically working in silence, using my body language and my actions to create feelings. That's what dogs do. Dogs have actions that create feelings, and they are never not doing that because they are never not living deeply in the present moment. You will see multiple dogs never looking at each other. They will do that all of the time because never looking at each other is a persistent calming signal. Looking eye to eye is a very serious action for dogs. Never do this when you're giving your dog affection. It's totally confusing. It's like saying, I love you, but you're in trouble. Therefore, using eye contact strategically and learning how to hold like what I will call a broadband angle, standing and sitting at 45 degrees, always knowing where your dog is showing your dog that you speak their language. That's the first step to getting what I call peaceful alpha power, which is what I have here with Percy, which is why I can lead him so elegantly through the things that make him scared. Think about this. When you're anxious or really excited, who do you call and what do you want from that person? For me, I want to call the person that's going to calm me down and ground me and make me feel confident in every situation. That's who your dog wants you to be. Alpha doesn't mean dominating. It means that's who you are in their eyes. It's a title. It's earned through merit. The way that I take this seriously is by showing the dog I know the language, using the language on the dog, training the dog to make decisions. The decisions that I want are always simple. Any movement through the sequence of surrendering, which is standing still, sitting down, laying down, and then putting the chin down. A dog will do this if he's tied to a post naturally, And this becomes the territory communication. Hey, we're going now. Going now means flow with me. Hey, we're stopping now. Stopping now means go through the sequence of surrendering and just hang out. Okay? That's what I teach my dogs to do wherever I am because that's what they know how to do naturally. If they're not doing that naturally, they probably have some kind of emotional imbalance. They're a little bit too anxious, they're a little bit too excited, they're a little bit too scared. The truth is that our dogs reflect us and we are the same. I don't have an easy time just sitting down and relaxing all day long, but I work at it through meditation and my own personal practice, mindfulness practice. You guys, please check out my book. It's called Enlightened Dog Training: How to Be the Peaceful Alpha Your Dog Needs and Respects. It's got an amazing review rating on Amazon. I think 4.5 stars now. I just put the book out last Christmas. It's available in any bookstore in Canada, US, and the UK, and it really just brings a mindfulness approach, a heart based approach to dog training. It brings you right in the moment and it takes your communication to a new level. It doesn't matter what kind of dog training you've ever done or know, it all blends in together.